Hello YouTube, today I wanted to show you my Salamangreat DPE deck profile. I've been playing this deck for the last 2-3 weeks. Been playing in remote locals, real life locals. So yeah, real life I went in 11 matches. I just lost one match, so I'm 10-1 record with Salamangreat DPE. And also remote duels, remote locals, which is a little more competitive than real life locals. I went 2 times X1 in a 60-man locals, so the deck is performing really well for me, so I thought I'll show you guys. So we start with the main deck monsters, of course, the one Gazelle. Now that Circle is at 3, you have even more ways to open this card. This is a 1-card Salamangreat combo or just 1-card DPE, depending on what you want to go. Next, of course, 3 Spinny, and that's why DPE is good, because this deck plays a lot of 1-card that can generate 2 body on board, so you can go for your Anaconda and DPE if that's only what you have in your hand. So yeah, Spinny is one of those. So normal summon Spinny, Balelynx, Spinny affecting graveyard. You don't have Spinny anymore on field on the graveyard, but yeah, you have Anaconda and a DPE. Combine that with hand traps and also with trap cards. That would be pretty good. Next, 3 Foxy. I see people playing 2, 1. They do not prefer 3 Foxys, but I still love this card. Mill 3 and get a Salamangreat card to your hand. Also, the grave effect is also good. Depending on the hand, this could be also the 1-card DPE. Next, 1 Jag. I don't play Desires, of course, because I play DPE and I don't want to banish the bricks. But yeah, 1 Jag is needed. 1 Falco, of course, and the 1 Fowl, for the same reason that is an extender. It helps you make 2 body on board. And also, I do not play, it's not for level 4, because I do not play any rank 4s in this deck. I used to play Dweller, but I didn't used to make it like ever, so I choose to cut it. So yeah, that's it for the Salamangreat monsters. Then we have the Spell Trap, of course, the field, searchable by Balelynx, fresh out the ban list at 2, and hopefully next ban list will be at 3, is 3 Circle, absolutely gorgeous. We have more ways to Gazelle, and I don't get why Gazelle is at 1, to be honest with you. The deck loses to Nibiru anyway, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, 2 of these, and I opt to play 2 Will. I never play around Nibiru. If I have full combo, I'll go for full combo. I don't care if you have Nibiru, then I'll lose to Nibiru. It's just, I'm not one of those solid players that have, that PTSD from Nibiru. I don't care. But yeah, Wheel helps you extend, and also is your follow-up if you open just one Salamangreat monster. So that's pretty nice. And also for traps, only 1 Roar and 1 Rage is all you need. If you haven't drawn, then okay. If depending on the hand, you can go for to send them with Gazelle and not go for full solid combo. So yeah, depends on the hand, and that's why I like to play 1-on-1. I don't want to see multiple in the hand, because you can break in this deck without, because if you don't see any solid monsters, then of course you bricked. Next, the reason why you want to see Cyber's monster in your hand, 3 Bufferlo. It's in my opinion, the best normal summon. It draws you 2 cards if you happen to have that second one. And yeah, 2 cards in this deck mean a lot, because you can draw a Destiny Fusion that you didn't have, a hand traps if you have a great hand, or just unbreak your hand with Bufferlo. You need follow-up after this, but yeah, it's pretty nice still to draw 2 cards. And yeah, for follow-up, Cynet Mining, or the 5th, or an extra 3 Salamangreat Circles. Discard 1, search Gazelle most of the time. And if you discard the Salamangreat monster, you get the special Gazelle. And that's it for the searchers. Next we have hand traps. I do play 9, so just simple 3 Nibirus. This format I think is still good combined with another hand trap. So yeah, 3 Nibirus is pretty good. 3 Ash Blossoms with the branded and all of that. You need to stop that branded fusion, and also it's a pretty versatile hand trap. So yeah, 3 Ash and 3 Monster Negation. We do play 3 Impermanence. And that's it. Next for the DPE package, of course, Celestial, Dasher, and the 2 Destiny Fusions. The 1 Lonely Call by the Grave. I do play a 40 card deck, so yep. And then I chose to play the Solemn Brigade instead of more hand traps. So this is where my build kind of differs from the other ones. I choose to play the Solemn Brigade, so 3 Strike and 2 Judgment instead of more hand traps. So it's really die roll dependent. So if I lose the die roll, if I see any one of these, okay, I maybe can play next turn, but it's going to be hard. So yeah, in my opinion and seeing the resolve, it did pretty well for me. Always sided them going second, and that's where your side is pretty important in this deck. You have to put at least 5 cards, because this 5 is always sided out going second. You need to put 5 cards that you think will be meta impactful at pretty much every matchup. So yeah, that's it for the main deck. We go to the extra deck, of course. 3 Balelynx. Starter of the deck, so 1 card. Yeah, it helps those 1 card DPE combos come to life just because of Balelynx. Next, still 3 Sunlight Wolf. Gets you your follow-up with the Gazelle. Gets you your spell and trap card, even a circle. Now there's a 2. It's more common that you will send a Rage to the graveyard, or Roar, I don't remember, the counter trap, and you'll set the counter trap with your own effect, and then with Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf you'll get the circle, so you can have even more follow-up for next turn. So yeah, this is the heart and soul of the deck, of course. And yeah, I did cut the Abyss Dweller for 1 Heatleo. It's situational, but yeah, it's the 1 Heatleo when you have like a problematic back row you want to remove, you just go for Heatleo and shuffle it back to the deck, and you still have a Salamangreat monster. This is a Link 3, so you just need another monster to go for your Accesscode Talker if you want to go for game. Next, the 1 Linguriboh. It has 2 purposes in this deck. So it's a Dharc, and you just need like one of your salad monsters, and also Stop Trap card. So it's a Dharc. It's good because I do play the Dharc, which can steal my opponent DPE. So if I have 2 Salamangreat monsters, I can turn 1 into this and go for Dharc and steal the DPE. And also if I'm afraid of a trap card my opponent has, that yeah, he's still good. Anaconda, just to make DPE. Dharc, I said, so I played the Linguriboh just to steal DPEs, never to link line, because yeah, if you go for this guy you cannot go for Transcode Talker. So yeah. Next, 1 Update Jammer. Yeah, the amount of time you go on OTK your opponent, like 3rd turn, you go first, break their board or stop them from playing, and then your turn you just go Sunlight Wolf, Update Jammer, Transcode Accesscode Talker to attack twice with 4300. It's enormous. Also, yeah, 1 Transcode. I do play the Dragostapelia in the side, so most of the time I will side it out if I'm playing like the Despia deck or a Fusion deck. I don't usually go to this, so I'm really thinking of cutting it, but I don't see any better options in my extra deck than Transcode, so yeah, that's why it's here. I don't usually go for this card. It's just the Update Jammer and Sunlight Wolf OTK. Next, Accesscode Talker, of course, it just wins you games. This is pretty easy. Miragestallio, of course, you have one. It's part of the full salad combo. You have follow up for next turn and all of that. And last but not least, of course, just the one DPE. And that's the reason why the deck, even if it breaks, then you still add on DPE and a bunch of negates. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So like and subscribe and see you on the next one.